Hello everybody, welcome to the car, welcome to the video, welcome to the vlog. Today's going to be two pilots in a plane going to eat some breakfast. That's as simple as it's going to be. It's cool going to different airports and finding cool little restaurants and eating. The person that's going to be flying us over there is my good old friend Nick. You've seen Nick a couple of times on the channel before, but not for a little while because he's been working hard. He's an airline captain, or was an airline captain. Don't really know what to say, because he was an airline captain for the same airline that I was with, Silver Airways, who are no more. They went out of business recently, and Nick's been at home twiddling his thumbs. He's been sat with a little bit of extra time on his hands, so he invited me to come out for breakfast. So absolutely, why not? We've been trying to do this for a little while actually. Yeah, we'll get him out the house a little bit, tell him to dry the tears and get out of therapy and come and fly. I'm just kidding. Like, if the FAA is watching this, he's not depressed. We're going to fly from Apopka to Winter Haven. Anyway, let's get to the airport, let's go and fly.
Surprising to me, the amount of hangars here that don't have planes in them.
Right, yeah, they have offices. They're all supposed to have hangars or supposed to have planes in them, from my understanding.
Yeah, would make sense for an airport.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what their plan is. I'm just going to do my run up here real quick. Not in their way too much. All right, run up. Brakes, I'm on them. Trim, off. I do have electric trim on my side here. Flight controls, watch your knees. Engine instruments are in the green right now. PFD annunciator, we don't have anything annunciated. Fuel reset, left or right. I'm going to go ahead and reset it. We do a run up here and make sure it's working on both sides. Fuel pump on. Okay, we'll put it back on. Mixture, best power. RPM up to 2,000. Okay, prop cycle 3 times, but we got a up and a rise. Oil coming out. It's good. Mag test. Fuel, oil pressure, oil temperature is in throttle. I'm going to bring it back to idle. Make sure it does. Alright, flaps for takeoff. Fuel pumps on. Canopy's locked. Doors, windows, transponder 1200. Strobes, times, and brakes. All set to go. You're going to do the radios? You good with that?
Yeah, I got the radios. Which one's the button? This trigger here,
Yep. This turns the autopilot off.
Okay. Boop, boop. So does that. It's like a greenhouse. I'm growing moss on my top lip. Apopka traffic, got a Diamond line up runway 33 for a southwest departure at Apopka.
Alright, flaps are out, fuel pumps on, mixture's rich, full forward, all of our lights are on, we're just waiting on the...
Yes, indeed. Apopka, got a Diamond taking off runway 33 southwest departure at Apopka.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, Apopka capacity, Charlie Victor is clear. 33, taxi to Alpha 4 via Alpha Apopka.
Temperatures, pressures are in the green. Speed's alive.
Apopka traffic, square 6 level golf, going to turn final for runway 33, Apopka traffic.
And rotate. Does the brake gear up? Oh, wrong.
Yeah, not anymore. Welcome to the sky, man.
Alright, around 1,000 feet, we do 25.
Miles to the north.
Nice takeoff, man.
Flight 646 is 1 forward to the north, overflying the field.
I can see why you were a captain. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's good.
Climb 73 is 400 RPM. I'm going to do 25 square for now. We've got flaps are up. We already did that. Pump off. That's good. Mixture's rich.
Clear runway 33.
Light off.
Apopka traffic, Diamond with defining area southwest, last call, Apopka. It's a nice plane, man.
It really is. I love it. If only I could find more people to fly it with me. I have asked you and asked you and asked you, and finally made it work out.
Yeah, well, this is the
number. What's your name?
this is the audition. Alright, if you fly well today, I might come flying with you more. Alright, you took off well, but we got a lot of flying to do yet.
Yeah.
Should have both worn our uniforms.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Oh yeah. One thing I would say, like these seats, it's a little bit more reclined than I'd want it to be.
Yeah, I agree. All green. Oh wait.
Check. Oh, sorry. We're back to the airline stuff. What are you climbing to? 5-5.
5-5.
Lake Park traffic's Diamond Southwest Shore, Lake Poco at 3000, climbing 5500 southwest bound, Lake Poco.
Look at us acting like a crew. Look at us.
It's like the old days.
Just like the old days.
Only, I don't think I ever got to sit in the left seat while you were in the
Oh,
right
exactly.
seat.
It was only.
Take this thing up to Nashville, right?
Yeah, went to Nashville. This man was my last ever first officer. But now, we'll give him some respect now. He's captain now. Captain now. Well, as an airline pilot.
Former.
Alright.
Former.
Let's just hold a second of silence. The former airline pilot. Don't do that, the FAA might watch. Dry those tears now. As a former airline pilot, what do you think the biggest thing you've learned since being at the airline?
What a fantastic captain you were to fly with.
Right.
That's the right answer?
Now let me get my wallet.
How much, at least in the airline world, it's a team sport.
Right.
It's not just the pilots, it's not just the FO and the captain. It's the flight attendants, it's the ground crew, it's the ops guy that you call in, it's the maintenance team, it's everybody working together. My wife and kids are in Poland right now, and my kids were getting ready to leave. They were watching the ground crew get the plane ready before they boarded and stuff. And my daughter texted me and she was like, it's so neat to watch all the little people walking around. I'm like, little people? I'm like, they're all important.
Yeah.
I'm like, if one of them doesn't show up to work, it makes it a very difficult day.
Right.
It slows the whole. If one baggage handler, one ramper doesn't show up, it slows the whole operation down.
Yeah, it's true.
At least for me as a captain, I acknowledged everybody. I wasn't one of these captains that would walk out and
nose in the air,
I'm
like
better than everybody else.
Look at my bars. Yeah. I think when you go from flying this kind of flying, it's a very singular kind of operation. As an instructor, you sit there and you want the student to do everything. You don't want to touch anything. That's how you know that they're doing things right and whatever. But then you go to that kind of flying, and like you say, it's a crew mindset. It's a very much a team effort, and that extends from the cockpit to all of it. Constant communication as well. No
matter what airline you go to, you're going to have issues. You're not going to get along with the chief pilot, or you're not going to get along with the director of operations, or you're not going to get along with, this person or that person. Nothing's ever going to be absolutely perfect, right? Silver, by no means, is perfect. But looking back on it, it was the perfect setup for me.
Yeah.
Being able to be home almost every night, having pretty much all day trips, living relatively close by, not having to commute. Hopefully I find something that, in the end works out to be just as good, if not better.
Right.
But at least for my stage in life and everything, that was the perfect setup for me.
Yeah. Get a bigger iPad, by the way. Good grief.
360 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 31 Celsius. 2.26 Celsius. Altimeter 306. Remarks.
See what runways we got over there. Got 05, 29.
4,000 feet over the parking lot under restricted seatbelt.
5 probably.
I agree.
That's probably 05.
Looks like a nice 45 degree entry to the left downwind runway 05.
Whenever traffic, Diamond running left downwind runway 05. Whenever.
That was okay.
Welcome to the ground.
All right. Some kids playing around with a fuel truck. It's always what you want to see when you come to an airport. Yep, good. Anyway, nice flight. Nice little flight down to Winhaven. It's a quick flight down here. It's not even across country from where we were. Yeah, nice flight from the landman. The clue's in the name, Captain Nick. What are you thinking you're going to order? I thought you were going to kiss me then. What are you?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. I think I'm going to go with some French toast. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was just saying that what you want to see when you come to an airport is kids playing around with a fuel truck.
Yep, honk the horn.
I'll try and work my vlog in between those honks. Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's going to annoy the piss out of me. Nice FBO that they've got, decent runways. I'll tell you what, this would be a good airport if everybody used the radios over here. I stopped coming here a long time ago when I used to instruct out of Kissimmee. I used to come here a lot with students, but I kind of stopped because it's pirate central. People don't use the radios. Kids are using the horn more than people use the radios here. All right. Let's finish this video. What rating would you give your breakfast this morning?
Mine was pretty good.
Yeah?
What are we doing? Out of 5 or out of 10?
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
Out of 10. Yeah.
I'll give it a 9.
9 out of 10.
It was tasty.
Nice.
Tasty.
All right, that's good. That's good.
How was yours?
I mean, you can't really do French toast wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's got to, for me to give it a 10, it's got to be something extra special. Now, the strawberries were a
nice little touch.
Nice, exciting little extra
yeah.
That I didn't expect. I give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Anyway, thanks, my friend. Thank you for joining us. We're going to fly back to Apopka now, and yeah, maybe Nick's passed his audition. Maybe I'll come and fly with him a little bit more.
Diamond wants to sponsor us. We'll take a plane.
Hey,
maybe we can do like a whole series or something.
Listen, that'd be maybe travel in the US.
We'll take a DA20 even.
Even a DA20. I don't mind rubbing shoulders with you.
Yeah. Come on, Diamond, step it up.
Seriously.